Everyone, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's turn this camera around. Uh, boy, I tell you, I'm jacked this morning. Absolutely excited about where where I am. It's been 30 days that I've been doing this miracle morning, and I'm absolutely excited about that. To have stuck with it for 30 days like this and to be here now. Oh, move the camera around, wrong button here. To be here now, 30 days in and still going strong. I think that's worthy of a celebration, right? You say you're going to do something, and you say, I'm committed to doing it. Oh, that's a topic, boy. Anyway, before I get jump into that, good morning and welcome to this morning's Scope. My name is Kofi Ford. I am coming to you live just outside of Atlanta, Georgia. This is day 30 of my Miracle Morning journey. I read a book by Hal Elrod called The Miracle Morning and Welcome Bulka 27. And the book, had several things that they found that the most successful entrepreneurs do, and had documented those onto. I don't reply to stuff like that. Sorry. They documented that in a book, and I'm following those processes. So, I'm absolutely stoked now that 30 days into this and still going strong. No desire at all to fall off this process whatsoever. If there are any other Miracle Morning MMers out there, I'd love to connect with you. See what you're doing, see what's working well for you. Welcome to the Scope this morning. See what's working well for you, see what challenges you're having. I think I've documented some of mine on here. I think one of the toughest is getting through every single segment of the Miracle Morning process. He outlined several things: silence, affirmations, visualizations, exercise, reading, and scribing. So it's savers that you go through. So the 6 different things every single morning that you go through. And sometimes I don't do the exercise portion right there in the morning. I do it later on in the day. But I'm going to jump back and really make a commitment to doing every single piece of the Miracle Morning process as I move forward here. But yeah, absolutely excited about this. 30 days in, I think I need to celebrate, right? But as soon as I thought that, I was like, okay, well, how long do you celebrate? Yeah, this is a milestone and you should take note of it, but really is a celebration warranted? I don't think so. I think, I've decided I'll reflect on the fact that I'm 30 days in and maybe look at where I am today versus where I was on day 1. Outside of that, it's time to make adjustments, make some corrections, pat yourself on the back maybe once or twice, and then move on. Because, my goal wasn't 30 days, right? So I'm not going to just throw a party now. The goal was to do this for the rest of my life. So if that's the case, why would I take more than a moment to recognize what's happened before moving on? That's my thought behind it. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I think that applies to any other goal. My 3-year-old just woke up this morning. Bear with me one second. Go ahead into the room with mommy, buddy. I don't know why he's up so early in the morning. Maybe it was my voice that woke him up this morning. But, it's nothing like hearing your little child's voice any time of the day. So in any case, welcome, Tigran 21. Again, as you're connecting, definitely let me know where you're connecting with me from. I love to see what part of the world people are joining in from as they come onto these scopes. It's absolutely wonderful. I think we've had several people from Russia. We've had people from Australia, talked to some folks from England. So it's always exciting to see where in the world people may be. As you're listening to this scope, because again, here I am coming out of Atlanta, Georgia, and now you've got a worldwide audience when you do one of these scopes, it's absolutely exciting. But loving to connect with everybody as well through other media. I think I've connected with a few people on Facebook. So you always love that. But excuse me, drink of water. I've been doing a lot of this, which is actually part of the miracle morning process. Normally I get out of bed at 5:30. I used to be a person that got up between 7:30 and 8. Sometimes I went a little bit later than that, to be honest. But now I'm up every morning at 5:30. This morning it was 5 o'clock. It just happened. And your first thing you do, bam, knock down some water. That's bottle number 2. Bottle number 1 is already empty. But immediately jump into some water. I'm immediately into the bathroom after that. I always work out in the morning, so I don't shower immediately. Instead, I brush my teeth. I do something to get me going, something active in the morning. And then I immediately come down here, scope with you all, and move right on immediately following into my morning miracle process. First thing I'm going to do is meditate. And you can call that prayer, or you can call it some silent time. In the book, he says silence. I actually do some prayer meditation. So I'm going to be jumping into that. It's time to keep the process moving. And I think the same thing applies to goals. That's where I'm going to go before my 3-year-old woke up this morning. Whenever you got a goal out there set for yourself, you should have milestones along the way. It's a great way to touch base with where you are, how you're doing, what's working well, what's not working well, what you need to change, what you need to add. But outside of that, it's time to keep moving forward. Apply the necessary adjustments you need to, and go in that much more vigorously. And that's exactly what I'm going to do here forward. I appreciate everybody who's been on this journey with me. There's a lot of people I've connected with in the Miracle Morning community on Facebook. Appreciate you all with the encouragement that you all give, even when you may just be posting a picture. Absolutely love that. I'll be posting this one to that group because I am absolutely ecstatic about where I am, but I'm more excited about where I'm going to be going, which is even better. But to you all who watched this morning online, looking forward to getting back into my conversations on retirement. That's happening. I keep promising. Trust me, I'm definitely going to do it. If you're not connected with me on Facebook, you missed my post yesterday about retirement. Welcome, Lisa Kent, EFT. If you missed my post yesterday, go out there, search for me on Facebook. It's facebook.com /Kofi Ford Online. Christy Hope, 23, welcome. The Kofi Ford Online one is my personal site. So you'll see a lot of just stuff, from my life and things that I'm doing there. If you want to look up any of these videos, the previous scopes, let's grab that. I can show you where that is. You can go to my business Facebook page at facebook.com /Kofi Ford. All of my previous scopes are out there that I've done ever since day 9, because I didn't have the grand idea to do this until after that. I was new to Periscope and didn't really get the 24-hour window. So, oh well. But now they're out there. You can find them there, or of course you can go to my YouTube page. They're there as well. Plus a bunch of other resources as well, especially the one on goal setting that I recommended to folks a few days ago. But that's on youtube.com /Kofi Ford. And that's Kofi is spelled KOFI F as in Frank ORD. So youtube.com or facebook.com /Kofi Ford. But thanks so much again. I appreciate you all being on this journey with me, holding me accountable to this, because I'm going to continue doing this scope right around the same time every day. But absolutely have a phenomenal day today. I hope that you move even closer, even if it's just one step closer to your dreams. I hope you move at least that. Welcome, Deborah. Good to see you out of Indianapolis this morning. Even if it's just one step today that you move closer to your dreams, you make the decision that you will commit to it, whatever your desires are. If you want to make sure that if the kids have money for college, if you want to make sure that you're out of debt, if you want to make sure that you live financially independent, whatever you're looking for, whatever it is, commit to it. Vacation once a year. vacation at a 5-star resort once a year, vacation once a quarter, go to work 2 days a week, work, less than 4 hours a week, whatever it is, whatever your goal is, make sure today you do one thing, that is commit to accomplishing it. Welcome Nana Bear Soto, whatever it is. Pastor Lee, 54, welcome. Unfortunately, I'm actually wrapping up right now. I was celebrating day 30 of this Miracle Morning Journey. If you have not read the book, go out and find Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm 30 days in. I'm going to be moving over into my meditation and prayer after this. But hopefully that encouraged you this morning. All you have to do, God bless you as well, Pastor. All you have to do is commit to it. Welcome, SD Smith 7. I guess we'll be moving on to the replay here shortly because I got to get into my Miracle Morning. One thing I want to make sure I do now that my 3-year-old is awake, I want to make sure I get into my exercise. No, this is actually my first time today that I came on, but definitely watch the replay. I just been on every day. Yesterday, as a matter of fact, Deborah, I actually welcome Guy Max 1968. I actually did my first recording of my exercise. I didn't record the exercise. I got this thing, and I mentioned it on my scope. I have this thing about people seeing me when I'm out of breath. Seeing that I had to pause the video, seeing that I had to take a break for a second. I was like, oh no. I'm gonna record at the beginning. I'm gonna record at the end. Welcome, Vilcus 1997. I'm going to record the beginning, I'm going to record the end, and that's it. That's all people get to see. But, you can see me before, you can see all the sweat after, you can see I've gone through it. But this is also where I'm going to hold myself accountable to the exercise. I committed to 55 days straight. 55 days straight of exercise. Doesn't matter if it's Christmas Day, because I'll be working out on Christmas Day. I'm going to record that, and I'm going to post it to my personal Facebook page, not my business one that you see me talk about here. It's not this one. Okay, it's not this one. My personal one is the same thing, facebook.com, except it's Kofi Ford online. So I got to make sure that I hit my goals. It's one thing to say you're going to do something. It's another thing to put yourself out there for everybody to see. Welcome, Plumber Celia. It's another thing to put yourself out there, to possibly be ridiculed. If you say you're going to, jump 10 feet and then all of a sudden you don't do it or you don't commit to it and it goes by and you never do it. What is that? I'm not going to put the exercise one, blessings to you as well, Plumber Celia. I'm not going to put the exercise one on the business page. I'm going to put that on the personal side. It's got more of the exercise, me sweating, that kind of stuff. So you all get to see it. You'll see the physical change there. Whenever I load one of these scopes to my YouTube site, it actually posted on my personal page as well. So you'll see all these scopes as well. So everything will be on my personal page, but the business side, the business page will have the first imprint of everything that I do with my scopes. But my goal here is to put it out there. I want everybody to know, hey, I made a decision. This is what I'm going to do. I'm doing it in business. I've got my own business, real estate consulting, distributing around the world. Hey, I'm letting people know. When folks go into a business, they open a new shop. They open a new, thank you, Deborah. I absolutely will. We set it in motion. We prayed about it. We believed, we heard it. So we know we're going to receive what we asked for. It's a done deal. When anybody goes into business, they put all the banners, balloons, and they say grand opening. They invite everybody to come out, right? Welcome, Brinks Brims. I think you were online yesterday. I'm sure you're probably out there walking right now. But I hope it's a little bit nice and comfortable out there in North Carolina. When they have this grand opening event, they may put something in the newspaper. You may see an advertisement on TV, but they invite everybody to come out. Well, shucks, why not do the exact same thing as it relates to the things you decided for your life? Welcome, Jerry Trophy. Why not? So I committed to this Miracle Morning Journey. So here every day, I told folks I was doing it. I'm recording these scopes. I'm putting it out there. I'm doing it every day. I told folks now that I'm going to be exercising for 55 days straight. I'm recording it. I'm going to put it out there. And I give you permission. I'm putting it out there for you to see. So I'm giving you permission right now to call me on the carpet if I don't do what I said I was going to do. Every day I'm going to exercise. Every day. Sunday, Saturday, doesn't matter what's going on. Doesn't matter where I am in the world. Welcome, Shamsu. Forgive me if I butchered that. But welcome to the scope. You have absolutely permission. All right. Well, I'm glad you got through everything, Brinks Brims. And it's about what you want to do. For me, this is something that I want to do. It's in my age, middle age, I guess you would call that. It's interesting that when a 3-year-old wants to run around, you got to run around with him as well. I actually do a 25 to 30 minute workout every day. I actually have several different videos. I've been on the Beachbody kick for a long time. Back to P90X. Actually, going back, I've got P90M. I've got Power 90 as well. But P90X was the first one. I've done that 3 times. I've done Insanity. Now I do T25 or P90X3 because that 30-minute window is a nice real phase. I can get in there, I can get it done, and I can move on. So, I know that was one of my fellow MMers that posed that question. The exercise portion for me is always at the end because I want to make sure I get through everything else first and then go into that. Sometimes I'll meditate 5 minutes. Sometimes I'll meditate, 10 minutes. I've been doing this one with Bob Proctor that I found online on YouTube. And I've been doing that every morning. It's about 20 minutes long. So that's my day. And I'll come back on, actually, probably my next scope, I'll talk about the Miracle Morning process itself. So you understand what I'm doing. I mean, the name of this scope is my Miracle Morning Journey, right? So only right that I talk about what it is. So I'll go through that tomorrow. I'll write that down. Tomorrow, my topic will be this Miracle Morning process and what it's all about. So if you're not doing it, if you haven't read the book, I'm going to share with you what it is. Just writing myself a note so I know what my topic is tomorrow. Typically, I don't know what it is until I turn on the camera. Tomorrow, I actually know what I'm talking about. I was closing probably about 5 minutes ago to move forward. I'm going to go ahead and close out today. I appreciate everyone for jumping on this morning. Those who've been with me these entire 30 days, hopefully these scopes have helped you as well. Hopefully, thank you, Deborah, bless you as well. And hopefully this helped you. Hopefully you have done some things in your life as well to commit. We talked about goals. Hopefully you wrote down your goals already. I'd love to see what they are for you. I have my whiteboard over there that's right in front of me. And that's another thing, if you haven't watched my YouTube video on goal setting and achieving them, go out there and watch that video. It's not that long. And YouTube, you can always come back to it, right? You can fast forward. So do it in pieces if you have to. It's about an hour long, but great information in it. But one of the things I talk about in there is having your goals before your eyes, seeing them before your eyes. And I know, Deborah, you're familiar with this, where the word came to Josh when he said, don't let it depart from out your mouth. Keep it with you. You got to see this stuff. You gotta talk about it. You gotta announce it out loud. So I've got my goals right there in front of me, right by my desk. I pull up next to it and bam, there they are. Big, huge whiteboard, and you can't miss it. So I know exactly what I'm shooting for, and I can talk, I can see them out loud, and it keeps me moving forward towards them. Do the same thing, but commit to whatever your goal is that you're going to accomplish it. If you haven't committed to it, make today the day you commit to making that a reality in your life. And if it's something beyond you, that's even better. Let the people in your household know what you committed to. Let your friends know what you committed to. Do like I did. Let perfect strangers know what you committed to. There's nothing like being held accountable to what you said you were going to do. And when someone else knows what you committed to, Leo Thomas, welcome. If someone else knows what you committed to, it's that much easier for you to actually hit it because they won't let you slide. There's nothing like being accountable to somebody else. There's nothing like having someone out there who will say something to you when you don't do what you said you were going to do. So I don't know how we got into all this stuff. Maybe that was where we were supposed to go this morning. I came on with the intent of only talking about 30 days, celebrate, done with it, let's move forward. But we got into a bunch of other stuff. Welcome, Loso Select, to this morning's Stoke. I'm going to close out this morning. I keep saying that, but I'm going to do it now. I'm done. Everybody move on with your day. Hopefully it's already going well. If it's morning time, I hope the day is absolutely phenomenal for you. If it's afternoon or evening where you're joining from, I hope it was absolutely phenomenal for you. I'm going to get mine started. This is day 30 of my miracle morning journey. Ecstatic about it. Definitely watch the rebroadcast. I think there was some cool stuff that came up this morning. And I will chat with you all tomorrow morning, where I'm going to go into more about what exactly this miracle morning journey is all about. So have an absolutely phenomenal day. Thanks again for joining on. Thanks for the hearts. Share with your friends. I look forward to continuing the conversation with every single one of you. And who knows where we're going? The sky is the limit. I love the saying that says, set your goals for the moon. Shoot for the moon. Because even if you miss, you'll be amongst the stars. That's exactly what I'm doing. I hope as many of you come with me as possible. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Take care.